So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He gets loose. They bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Gators will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11, not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go. And they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw to his receiver. Down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the 2nd down play. makes the grab. It's Sturdivant. Tackle, but first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sneak. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
That's reeled in. It's Durham. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. You can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Ball. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The shotgun running play call. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in his drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The pocket breaking down. They'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Wilson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The back's got it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. It's no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
To throw, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pop over the middle. It's Brown. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up for the 1st down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Brown.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle with a huge gain down to the 15.
That That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Gonna run it. It's blocked. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking for a deep completion. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that end around. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on the second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He did the ball, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The game makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game settings before we move on. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on fourth down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Muscles past the defender. He steps up at the 2, so close to a pick six. Tremendous play.
Now they try to take the top off the secondary there with the 4 verts, but the defense was ready for it. Now they're going to have to force a quick 3 and out if they want to get the ball back.
First and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
LSU, 28.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Increasing out motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Chewing clock with the running game. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To throw, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
PHC is good as still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult